Good evening, everyone. It is Nate from ferociousbeer.com. I hope you guys are doing awesome. It is Friday again, which means another Friday Ferocious Free-For-All. We're getting back into the swing of things, and I am so excited to be back in action. It's been a great week for me personally. I've finished up a lot of things that I've wanted to do here at the new house, and we got a new stove, which, you know, if you had we had a burner. We had a 4-burner electric stove in this house, and only one burner worked. And so we were doing that for like 2.5 for almost 3 weeks. And we finally got a new stove, which sounds trivial, but that means you can actually cook on more than one burner. So I'm psyched about that. So that's what's been happening with me. Who was here first? Let's see. Buffalo Todd is here, and he says it must be a different time zone because he had mentioned hello. Yes, we are 8 o'clock Central Time. We do this Central Time. We're in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. So we are on Central Time. And every Friday and every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Time, we do a live broadcast. Unless something crazy happens, like I move or something like that. But that probably won't happen for another 15 years or so since we were finally starting to get settled down here. Bearded Vado, you were the first to make a comment that I see, so welcome. You, I'm going to count. And what was that at 5:54 p.m.? So you're technically the official first. So welcome to the show. And you confirm that by showing up at 7:31 according to my time stamp here. Redneck Viking is not able to join us. He's at work and will miss doing it. So sorry you're at work, brother, but at least you are making some money and staying out of trouble. So that's a good thing. Let me just adjust this thing. It's a little bit crazy. Lenny Stuff is here. What's going on? Yo, what is up, man? Hope you are doing well. Hope everything is well with you. I know you do a tough job, and I hope you are safe, and I hope everyone that you're around is safe as well. So thinking of you, man. Joshua Ricks, you are officially, well, you're technically first because you posted first. So welcome to the show. Bearded Gay Guy, Beard Reviews, BGG, what's going on, Dagan? Good to see you, man. Who else is here? I think I saw somebody from Canada too. Let me see. Joshua Ricks makes a comment. Awesome video on water dig and very good reminders, which I'm going to need to watch. I have not seen that video yet. So no spoilers, man. No spoilers. But I did see the little promo come up on that. So I do want to see that later today. Johnny Bordeaux's in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Josh, long time no see, man. It has been, well, I did come on last Friday, but it was just still getting back into the swing of things. And that was the Halloween special. So that was fun. That's when I was just the head showing for quite a while. So Andy Schumach's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bearded Tap Matt is here. What's up, Nate and Bearded Brothers? Bearded Vado, not much, long day at work, but finally home. Yeah, exactly. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. You can't even see this, right? Wow. The only thing you can see is the label. So it has been a long week. It has been a real long week, it seems like. But hey, it is Friday and we're here together and we're just hanging and having a good time. So Lenny Stuff. So you say, hey, how's life? Good. All is good. I'll tell you about this stove we just got. It's kind of crazy. I've never used a stove like this before, but it's definitely different. Let's see who else is here. Anthony Goach is in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Ray H is here. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Edward Ryder's in the house. How are you, sir? Good to see you. You just popped one open, bro. Good. I may take a pause maybe later, halfway during the show, go grab another one or something, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks so much. They just turned my floor to a COVID unit. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I tell you what, I just got an alert on my phone in Dallas. Doesn't sound promising. Dallas County reports 1,269 new positive cases, its highest daily case count since July. So we're definitely still in the middle of things here. So a little worrisome, but you know what I mean? It's just, we just got to work it through, and hopefully, if we all kind of get together and defeat this thing, it will finally go away. I don't know how long it's going to take, though. Joshua says, that fetish combo I got from you is phenomenal. I love it. Love it. Awesome. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that fetish is on fire. I really do like that scent a lot. And it is the number one seller at Ferocious, actually, is Fetish, which was originally called Fetish Smoke and Leather. But I wanted to make just the word fetish be on the bottle. So now we just call it Fetish. But it is really one of those scents that you'll probably not find anywhere else, at least not quite the way Fetish smells. Smash that. Yeah, smash that like. Absolutely, guys. If you can, smash the like and subscribe if you haven't. I think most of you are subscribed, and I appreciate that a lot. So thank you very much for that, Lenny, for the reminder. So thank you. Beto's always hiding in the background. Be careful and take care of yourself, Lenny. Yeah, that shit is real, man. So my old, where I lived before we moved, my neighbors, their whole family contracted, and thank God everybody was fine after. They have a son who's in grade school, and I'm just happy that he is fine. But yeah, for sure. Take care of yourself and be smart about it, right? I mean, just you know, I know I don't want to be a preacher, and I'm not going to preach to you guys, but if you have a chance and you're going to be in with a bunch of people, I would definitely recommend at least putting on a mask. Just put a mask on. Definitely plenty of PPE. Good to hear. Good. So let me tell you about. Have any of you guys ever heard of an induction stove top? It's basically, I'm not sure if you have or not, but I had not really heard of it. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of it. The only two kinds of stoves I've ever heard of are a gas stove and an electric stove. And before we moved to our old house, which had gas, we had an electric stove, and it had those burners that sit on top of the panel or whatever, and they're round and they heat up, and then when they heat up, the pan heats up. Well, we have had gas for the last 13 years at the other house, so we get used to gas, and I really liked gas because like you could positively see what the temp, how high it was just based on how much you turn the knob, right? And I got used to cooking with gas. It was easy. Well, we moved to this house, and there is gas hookup, but there's for the heat, but there's no gas stove. There was one stove. It was like a an electric flat panel that sat on the countertop, and but only one burner worked on this thing. So and not to mention the burner was like off by about 90 degrees. So like when it looked like it was on, it was really off. It was just a mess. And so we decided that, you know what, I did a little research, and I read about these induction stoves, and it requires a pan that's magnetic. And the thing is pretty cool because what you do is you sit it on the stovetop, you turn it on, and it doesn't heat up directly. But what it does is it sends like these electromagnet signals or something to the pan, and then the pan gets hot, not the surface of the actual stovetop, just the pan gets hot. So you can, it's pretty quick. So like you can boil water in like 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how much water you're boiling. Maybe a big, huge pot, probably 8 minutes. But the thing is pretty cool. It cooks like really fast. And I've never used one until we got this. And I'm telling you what, if you guys ever get a chance, induction stoves, they're friggin' amazing. So anyway, so yeah, Joshua says you deliver and install appliances so you know everything about like the back of your hand. Good. Yeah. So we went to Best Buy at first, and they're like, yeah, we can get this to you in December. So that was the only place that we knew that had it. So we signed up for it, and then they sent me an email like the day after I ordered it, and they're like, hey, we're not going to be able to get this till January. Would you like to cancel your order, or would you like to wait an extra month? So we found that another store called Nebraska Furniture Mart has this thing. So we called them, we ordered it, canceled it at Best Buy. They delivered it the day before Halloween. And so ever since then, I've been actually, been able to cook stuff around here because having one burner sucks. so yeah, we have 4 burners now, and it works good, like how it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to have a kitchen with a stove, and now we do. So So what's going on? We got Lenny and saying something about, let's see, probably afraid you won't talk, Ricks. Beta's a really good dude. And I'm trying to go live with him even for a few minutes, but he's scared of me. Jason Folks is in the house. What's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in. We got 12 people here so far. Dual fuel stoves are awesome as well. Dual fuel, like maybe say electric and gas or something like that. So a propane and induction or whatever. So that would be cool. Yeah, we don't have a propane tank outside. I do have my gas grill, which I love, but that's awesome for the backyard. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. Like, it's the basic stuff that, I mean, if I had this electric stove and all 4 burners worked, I'd probably be like, hey, this is pretty cool. But because it didn't, now we're trying out this induction, and it's like, it's just as good as gas. I really like the gas ones before, but yeah, electric and gas. Okay, yeah, because, one problem is if we lose electricity, we can't cook on the stove, whereas if you had a gas stove, you could. So yeah, definitely point taken. So, hey, Leah's here too. What's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're just kind of getting into it. It's like almost 8:15. Won't get too political, but we obviously still don't know who the president is yet, who is the president to be. So just waiting to hear. Probably, I would guess on Monday or Tuesday, if I had to guess, we'll probably hear something more concrete, but we will see. But meanwhile, life goes on. Postal Service stopped by my house today, the U.S. Postal Service, and apparently my wife pre-ordered something. I've never had to pay the Postal Service, but I actually had to pay the Postal Service today, guy. Kanye's out. Yeah, maybe next year or next 4 years. 4 years from now. We'll see how it goes. But hey, why not, right? As long as he meets the age requirements, he should be good to go. What's in beard make? Good question. I've got this little concoction. This is a upcoming potential scent for wintertime that actually my daughter put together. And let me give you a sneak preview of what is in it, because it's really actually pretty. I'm just gonna like make it a little stronger though, but let's see, where did I put it? Okay, the scent has pine, something called camellia, deep forest, warm vanilla sugar, and sea salt. And it really smells nice. It's very, very wintry, but not like, not like sugary, sweet wintry. It's definitely got that pine smell too. And which is as a result of the pine, obviously, in the deep forest, which is a fragrance oil. But that warm vanilla sugar makes it a little sweet, and the sea salt really kind of is a little bit kind of out of left field, but it really works well in this. So she made it, and I told her that if we sell any, I'll give her $5 per bottle. So it's not on the site yet. She is not. So far, we're just calling it Sydney's Christmas scent. We haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I'm just kind of trying it out. I am definitely going to boost it. It's a little bit weak, in my opinion, but let's see. Joshua has a question. Why is your fetish butter so much creamier than, for example, your Savage butter? Joshua, that is a good question. And the answer is I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's necessarily the case every time. Let's see. So for Savage, I know we use 2 fragrance oils. For Fetish, we use 2 fragrance oils and 2 essential oils. So there's maybe more essential or more oils. Plus, I will let you guys know that too. We're also like changing over a little bit the way we do our butters. So it used to be that we did not put the carrier oils in the butters, but then recently we've started adding carrier oils to the butters just to give it a little bit more conditioning. And so that may be that the particular Fetish butter that you received might have had that in it. And I'm still kind of in the midst of upgrading the labels to reflect that change. So I will say, though, that they are nut-free, though. We're not putting the sweet almond oil into the butters, just the other carrier oils. So I want to, at some point, convert to a nut-free brand, like a nut-free base, which would mean we would eliminate the sweet almond oil in favor of either 3 carrier oils or add a 4th one. So Buffalo Todd asks, how many scents do you currently have? Well, that is a good question. We actually technically have over 70 scents. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remove or I don't want to say discourage, but what I'm trying to do is focus on our top 15 or so primary scents, and then also the collaboration corner scents that that people like yourself and other people who join Collaboration Corner on Tuesday nights come up with different ideas for scent profiles, which kind of, it helps me allow for you guys to try to see what it's like doing a create your own. But it also makes you guys realize that it's really actually not that difficult when it comes to putting scents together. Now, where the trick is making sure that the scents work well together. And so that's what Collaboration Corner is pretty much all about. Plus, it gives you guys a chance, whoever scents I pick, and it's all random, you'll get your bottle at no charge. So it's kind of a way for you to try Ferocious if you haven't tried us with a scent that you've created. So it's kind of fun. It's like a win-win for everybody. And it's just, it's also really fun to do. So that's on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. But anyway, the ones that don't sell that well, what I'm trying to do is kind of like, I don't know if I want to just remove them, because there are certain people that still want those scents, but I want to have people primarily focus on the scents that are the most popular. That way I can focus on becoming more streamlined and either have those scents available, like, hey, click here for other scents or for historical scents or something like that. Now, those other scents, I have raised the prices to those slightly, as opposed to the core scents, which I want to keep at a lower price than all the extra scents that people aren't really buying that much, but I still may want to have them available. Jason says, nice to know my kids are allergic to almonds. Okay, so cool. Yeah. So ultimately what will happen is the balms, the butters, and the oils will ultimately eventually be nut-free. And right now, the only thing that is nut-free is the balms and the butters at the moment. So the actual oils are not, and that's only because I've got some sweet almond oil I still want to use up. I don't want to waste it. So Leah asks, will you be adding oils to the body butters too? Yes, Leah, that will also happen. And because the base ingredients in the body butters are actually the same base ingredients we use for the beard butters, and they just happen to work well for both body butters and for beards. So yes, we'll be adding the oils to the body butters too, which I think is a good thing because they're all good oils. So jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond. Sweet almond we'll be getting rid of. But they're all good for your skin. So we're going to add those. Tiki's in the house. Fry, yay. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, make a scent archive for the less popular ones. Yeah, that's pretty much I kind of want to do is just do that. Because again, like, does it really add any value if someone orders, let's say, Razzled, which is just straight raspberry, 2 times a year? Like, in other words, if we get 2 orders in a whole year of Razzled, but I get 60 or 80 fetish, does it make sense to keep supporting Razzled other than just to have it on the shelf? You know what I mean? Yeah, backed by popular demand for one night only, one weekend only. Maybe, yeah, something like that. Or here's another idea I was thinking about. I've noticed lately that people are getting into these monthly subscriptions, and it might be that we could use some of those cents, utilize some of those cents for monthly subscriptions. So that's something I'll have to work on, because that'll mean adding a separate part of the website for a subscription if anyone's interested in that. Or maybe I could have like, I see what other people do. I see what, you can get an oil, or you can get a balm, or you can get a butter for whatever, $19.99 a month or whatever, $9.99. I want to, obviously, we're Ferocious. We're going to do things better and differently. We're going to add more value. So if we did a monthly subscription, it would be something like a combo for $19.99. Because if I'm going to do monthly subscriptions, I want you to get your money's worth. I don't want you to, you could spend $20 on an oil anytime. Why would you want to sign up for a subscription? But if you get a combo every month for $20, hey, maybe you might be interested in that. So Elo's in the house. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. You're like just probably down the road from me. I was trying to remember where you live, brother, and I was like, I ought to drop by and say hi, but I couldn't remember where exactly the street. So I'll get with you maybe this weekend just to get the address. I want to maybe we'll just meet up or something just to say hi and just catch up. It's been forever, dude, since I've seen you. So, and I can't remember if you live farther from me now or closer now that I've moved, but I'm down off of over near Basswood. So Leah asks a great question. Have you considered making the ladies line available in larger sizes? Actually, no, Leah, I haven't. I did. It's a good idea. So I do have several 4-ounce jars. They're glass jars. That the problem I was experiencing initially when I rolled out the 4 ounces was that I used to deliver the packages to the post office and use the outside box, and the glass jars were so big that they wouldn't fit in the little thing to feed those things in. So so every time I'd have to go into the post office and drop them off inside, which is not a big deal, except this is right when COVID started, and I didn't want to go into the post office at the time because I just wasn't, like everyone else, nobody really knew what was going on. So I stopped the 4 ounces and went back to just 2 ounces. But it's not a bad idea. Of course, the question is from my point of view, from a business point of view, I just need to find that price point that makes sense to get a 4 ounce rather than a 2 ounce. And does it make sense? Like, I don't want it to be too expensive, but at the same time, I need to make some profit to keep operations going. So, but yeah, maybe in the ladies line, that might be a great idea. That is something I'll definitely think about. Maybe we could do that for the ladies line, a 2 ounce or 4 ounce. But then the guys will be like, well, why isn't the beer butter coming in a 4 ounce? So, it's a valid question. So Buffalo Todd says Infinity was a special blend, if I remember right. That's what brought me in the door. Yes, exactly. Infinity is a special blend that, it doesn't sell that much, but we do get some orders. And thank you for your order, by the way. But, I've got the supplies to make it, and everything I'm making still at this point is fresh and on demand. But ultimately, I'd like to, once I get finished set up in this space here that I'm in, be able to have 4 to 6 of each of the scents that is the most popular ready to go out the door, which will, from a customer point of view, let you get it faster. Because, think about it. I work during the day, like 7 to 4. And then I get orders that come in, and sometimes it might be 1 or 2 orders. Sometimes it might be 6 or 7. It all depends on the day, and it's random. So I try to get things out between 1 to 2 business days. So that means every night I'm putting together fresh orders, which is, oil, balms, butters. For the oils, for the balms and the butters, I've got the core stuff. I have the core ingredients in the okay, pretend this is I won't show you the label because this is what they look like when we make them in maybe 20 to 30 of these. They're plain, they're unscented, and then when somebody places an order, I melt this down, and then I scent it, and then I stir it, and then I cool it off in the Ferocious fridge. And so it usually takes, for some reason, butters take a long time to cool. They definitely, even in the fridge, they'll take up to maybe 2 hours before they cool. Unlike balms, which cool in like 20 minutes, which we do the same thing. We make a bunch of plain balms, and then when someone places an order, I take that plain balm, melt it down, then I scent it, and then I let it cool off, and then it's ready to go. And then, put the label on the back, and before you know it, you have it in your hands. So that's what I mean when we make things on demand, fresh to order, is we do kind of stage the butter and the balms, but we don't have like a stack of Fetish, a stack of Sublimes in a box right now. So that's what I kind of mean by that. But I would like to get to that point to make it easier. So let me catch up with the messages here. Plus size or stretch. Those 4 ounces are awesome. Those 4-ounce jars. I don't think I have any in here to show you, but they're like, they're legit 4-ounce glass containers. They're really nice, high quality. Leah should do one of those ladies oil parties, but with Ferocious. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. I will admit, I don't have enough ladies products. I have beard butter. Sorry. I have body butter, but I don't have really more products. And it's really because they really haven't sold, to be honest with you, other things. So I've been deciding, well, maybe what I'll do is focus on what is selling and not focus on the things that are not. Like I try to always say, if you're going to fail quickly and move on, and don't even look back. Just, that's the best way to do things. There's no sense in stringing along something that just isn't working. That's why I pulled the tattoo balm. I love the tattoo balm, but nobody's buying it. So, there's plenty of other products out there that people are probably buying. And so I just say, fail it, move on, and take it off the site and keep on going. Tiki, do you mean like a Tupperware party or like an oil wrestling? Well, I'm down for either. So as long as they say any publicity is good publicity. So Tiki's holding illegal Tupperware parties. Tupperware essential oils have just as big a following as anything. Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's so many. I think my wife was watching something on Netflix about it was like a pyramid scheme, but it was a big essential oil thing. I have a feeling my Texas peach and or dangerous mango butters might get stolen. Uh-oh. No, can't rip them. Deliberately bearded. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in over here. We're just having fun, hanging out, and just talking about everything, really. Life, moving, stoves, you name it. All right, it is 8:30. Why don't we do this? Let's do a giveaway just because I think it's a good time to do that. Let me bring up my counter wherever it is. Oops, here it is. Here we go, random. Oh, by the way, before I do the giveaway, one quick thing. I mentioned it in a video I posted earlier this week. You know how I send out these letters, right? Well, nowadays, you're going to see this little thing at the bottom. That's download our mobile app today. When you click on that thing, you open up your camera. And let me just do it this way. Oh, actually, I can't. I got to do it this way. When you take a picture of that thing with your camera, you're going to see on the top of the website, it says openferociousbeard.com. And you click on it, and it will bring you right to our webpage where you can download the app for Ferocious Beard on either the Apple App Store or Google Play. And if you have the app, I just sent out a code yesterday for 25% only on the app. Where was the code? The code was almost Friday, and it was saved 25%. So if you have the app, you're going to get notifications. And I put out a notification today that we just we're about to go on in a few minutes. So definitely take a look at the app. You can also find it on our website. I'll show you after, but let's do this giveaway first. We've got 15 people here, so we're going to pick a number between 1 and get that queued up. And of course, I always need to do this just so I can remember where it is in the video. All right, so this will be a gift card for $25 at Ferocious. All you got to do is pick a number between 1 and 7 when you see the word go. One entry, please, 1 through 7. And then I'll see who feeds into StreamYard first, and then we'll pick a winner. 1 to 7, please. All right, numbers are coming in. All right, everybody stop. Let's see. And the number I am looking for this time around is number 1. Number 1. That's pretty solid. Number 1 with a green background, so that's why you see the background here. So let's see who fed into us to StreamYard first. Yeah, Steve said, wait for the go. Gonzo Brand, what's up, man? Good to see you. So, I don't see the number 1. I do not see the number 1. So we will re-roll. Number 5. Number 5. That will be the winner. Oh, his 6 are supposed to be a 1. All right, so let's see who had number 5 first. Number 5. Johnny Bordeaux, you have number 5, so you are the winner. So I will send you a $25 gift card. Let me just write that down. And last Friday night, I was able to get all the gift cards out that evening because everybody was a contact. So that was awesome. All right, so Johnny Bordeaux wins a $25 gift card to Ferocious. Congratulations, Johnny, and thank you guys for participating. That reminds me, we're also doing, as we always do on Fridays, anytime we get a sale, we do bonus giveaways. So let me just keep this going here, just in case we do get any sales. I will be made aware of it, and then we'll do a bonus giveaway. So did I tell you? I think I told you guys a few weeks ago or whatever. I got roped into the Shopify plan that has gift cards. I don't know if I told you guys that, but basically for a period of time, they let everybody, I was on the most affordable Shopify plan, and they don't offer gift cards. But during COVID, they let everybody who had a Shopify site do gift cards, including me. So I started doing it, and it was really nice. It worked out well. It's great for gifts and stuff like that, great for prizes and stuff. So, so I started using it, and it worked out well. And then Shopify was like, oh, several months later, like, well, we've stopped that now. If you want to do gift cards, you got to be on the mid-level or above. So I ended up joining that. And I wonder how many small businesses across the country, or anyone who's using Shopify, upgraded their plan just so they could offer gift cards, because they are so convenient. But it's a heck of a way for them to make money. And I commend them for their business intuition or whatever that word is to do that. But yeah. Red t-shirts, are they going back in stock soon? Ray, that's a good question. I need to order more if we're going to get those red Remember Everyone Deployed shirts. The shirts I had, they essentially, I have some still, I believe, in a box, and they are in one size. So I need to figure out what I want to do about that. The thing about shirts is they're like a pretty big investment. If you want to, like, get them at a reasonable price, you have to put quite a bit of money into that. So like if you want to get, 50 or 100 shirts or something like that, it's like, it could be anywhere from like $400 to $800 to $1,000 for shirts. And so you never really get your money back with shirts. So the one thing I may look into this time is seeing if we can do some of those shirts on the print on demand, like the other shirts that we have and the other products we have on our website. But those red shirts, they were really awesome shirts. I loved how they came out. But I would have to, find a t-shirt company that I could work with that I trust. The last company that I got those shirts from, they really kind of screwed up a lot of those shirts, and I had them redo it. And I had to take pictures of like multiple shirts to prove to them that they screwed up. And it was just a big pain in the butt. Although I do like having those shirts though for people. So long story short, it's on my radar to find a replacement red shirt, but they won't be exactly the same red shirts as we had last time. Let's see. Are you sticking with a short beard or are you going for 15 inches? So it's the only reason I trim this right now is because of the fact that I had applied for another role at the day company I'm with. And I didn't get the role, but I just figured I wanted to keep it long enough to be longer than most people's beards there, but I wanted to, trim it up just for some interviews I had. So that's why it's shorter than it was a month or so ago. Yeah, Shopify did that on purpose. Of course, absolutely. And like, hold on one second. My daughter's arguing with my wife. Give me a second. I want to just have them tone it down a bit.